Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Doomlink's Live Hunts. It's been a little while since I last recorded, so I decided that it was about time that I sat down in front of this game again. Of course, Doomlink's Live Hunts isn't necessarily always going to be Generations Ultimate, but it's going to continue to be this for a while. If you're sick of Generations Ultimate on my channel, then fair enough, but I do have my Random Hunt series, which generally encompasses all the games from Unite up until now, so yeah, there's a little bit more variation that way. I'm not going to get into it deeply, but again, this is the easiest game for me to sit down and record live, so that's why I do it in Live Hunts. Anyway, I'm going to get my chats up and we will be ready to go. Nothing has changed since when I was last recording Monster Hunter. Pretty much the only time that I play it these days is when I'm recording it, so yeah. May or may not be rusty, we'll see. I have vague memories of the previous recording that I did being kind of terrible. I think I died 3 times in a Fatalis hunt, something like that. I can't remember. I definitely died 3 times in something, and it was kind of... Yeah, it was Crimson Fatalis. I died 3 times, I think. It was really bad. Anyways, so let's try and not dwell on that. You'd think that I'd try to not have people be reminded of that, but anyway. Got someone in the chat already. Hey, Master Roshi. Finally doing some Monster Hunter again. Good to see you here. As per usual, according to YouTube, I am recording Ocarina of Time. Hopefully you guys are not going to be so trusting of YouTube's information that you indeed agree that it is Ocarina of Time that we are playing. It's clearly not. But anyway, yeah. All chats are ready to go, so we will go and play. I'm going to just see what people are hunting at the moment. Got a random hyper room. Miasma attack, miasma. I guess miasma is what I would go. Well, it sounds very American to say miasma. Miasma, you know. So, Elder Blood. Well, we'll see what they're hunting. Obviously, Elder Dragons. We'll see what they end up choosing. I'm pretty much down for anything at this point. Again, I may as well mention this because this is the first time you've seen this in this particular recording series. If you are only watching this series, I'm doing a more frontal position for my camera, much like I do when I'm recording PC, but now I'm recording console and I'm front on. There was no real reason why I couldn't have done this before, I just never really thought of doing it for some reason. And now I'm doing it, and I think it's going to stay this way, because it's a little bit more, how do I say, engaging. Elder Blood, and we're hunting a Hyper Agnaktor, whatever. Key says, sorry guys. He's probably going to leave, is he? Oh, never mind. Why are you apologizing for posting a quest? If you're going to go so far as to post the thing, don't be apologetic about it, just own it, man. Just be like, yeah, we're doing this, or something like that. So, let's actually go with some elemental gunning, because I don't think I've done that recently on camera, so we're going to do it now. I've got sleep in my eyes. Fortunately, the camera is not so detailed that you would have noticed that, but yeah. It's not the most amazing thing in the world to be on camera with sleep in your eyes, but generally when I do record, it's not long after I've just woken up, so yeah, it's definitely not the first time, nor will it be the last time. But anyway, what have we got? We're probably going to go with defense, seeing as though we are going gunner. We will go fire res. Wow, who would have expected that, right? Are we going to go Defender, or are we looking for... Okay, we don't seem to have Exchanger. I think we're now at Hunter rank 400 in this game. If we're not at 400, we must be at 399, something like that. Alright, let's go Defender high. You're not very late, Maximus, but welcome. What have we got? We are 401. See, I couldn't even remember. It's been a while. It's not like it's been that long, it's just that whenever I do play, it's usually been the first time I've played the game in a few weeks, and then you do that over the space of a few months, you're not playing the game very much, so it's easy to not retain that sort of information. Now, I'm going to first and foremost try to withdraw water shots from my... actually, no, I can't shoot dragon, that's alright. Do I have water? I seem to have water. Now, is it wet fish in this game to combine? I don't think they changed it, but they might have. Wet fish. Shit, I probably should check. And huskberries, I'm going to assume. Look out, he's walking in a circle. It means he's getting impatient. Deary, deary me. Okay, now, combo list. This should be correct. What if it's not? Okay, I want to do it in the box. Sorry, guys, you're just going to have to wait for another minute if you can fucking handle that. Let's go. Huskberry. They're going to say my name in a moment. It'll be Lord. Okay. Water shots. Yes, they haven't changed the combination. That's good. Okay. We will also bring normal level 2. Sorry, guys. I know. It's taking so long. Okay, we did have normal level 2 in our inventory, but not much of it. Okay, we're going. Relax. You know. He wasn't even paying attention. He was probably lapsing. He was probably seeing red. He was so angry that it was taking so long for me to join the quest, you know. But anyway. Good to be back in Monster Hunter. And Maximus, we will record some 4 Ultimate if you are ready to do that. Not like now, but soon. I'll send you my Discord information. It's better for us to communicate through that when I do record. But yeah, if you're in G rank, then that's pretty much all I need. Just want to do some G rank hunts, nothing in particular, not even anything interesting in G rank. As long as it's at G rank level, I'm happy. I'm not looking for Elder Dragon hunts or anything like that, so yeah. And finally, I'll be able to record some 4 Ultimate for the Random Hunt series. I mean, I've done it before, but it was a while ago, and only twice, I think, ever did I do that. So it's definitely about time. But anyway, we are fighting Hyper Ugnaughtor. It's been a while since I have fought an Ugnaughtor in Hyper mode. The last one that I fought was in Portable Third when I was last playing with a friend of mine, who I recently got up to high rank in Portable Third, after he had promptly lost his save after having gotten up some hunter ranks last time. It's one thing I've never really been able to relate to people with, you know, losing their saves when they play on PC. I'm like, hold on to that shit, man. It's important. But anyway, Dragon is also a good element with Ugnaughtor, but I'm going Rapid Element, and the Absolute Bowgun does not shoot any Dragon at all, so that's alright. I'm not going to really use Full House because I only have Full House 2 and it's not that great. He's going to be coming after me. Poor decision making on my part, but this is a good opportunity for Bullet Geyser. Says Doomlink as he misses all of those, I think. I don't think a single one of them impacted the Ugnaughtor, which is really not what I was going for. Obviously. I was going for impacts. I was going for damage, not for completely missing everything. Alrighty, you finish up with your little maneuvers there. Well, they're not little, they're quite large and far-reaching. Can you stop? Okay, thank you. I'm not aiming to break anything in particular. Of course, some guy's running Pierce, so I think basically everything's going to be broken with ease, because of course, what do Pierce shots do? They pierce. So they're going to be hitting multiple parts of the monster that can break, and yeah. Of course, with Ugnaughtor, it is very satisfying to break everything on him, because he does have a lot of things that break. So let's count the breaks. He's got 4 claws, he's got the back, he's got the head, he's got the tail as a break and a cut, so that can be 2 breaks, and the chest. So, if I'm counting that right, that's 9 breaks, which is kind of nuts. I don't know if I was counting that right because I was doing really weird things with my fingers, but anyway. Whoa. Stop that. You know, had I actually counted it in my head instead of using my fingers like a fucking moron, maybe I would have been able to retain the information. But instead I was doing weird things on my fingers, so I let it not enter my mind. And then I looked at what was on my hand, I'm like, okay. Anyway. Let's full house it, shall we? Yeah, full house. Didn't even reload what we have here. Gotta love full house too. Anyway. I feel like Full House is the name of a fucking TV show from the 80s or something. And it probably wasn't a very good one. I think he's coming after me, specifically. No. Well, he was, but he isn't anymore. In terms of elemental weak points, I wouldn't know if it was the chest or something else. Maybe the head is a little bit weaker to element. But I'd say the chest is a good guess, anyway. It was 9, well thank God for that. means I'm not entirely retarded. I do believe you have a full invulnerability during the entirety of the animation of Bullet Geyser, which is pretty awesome. Oh, you mean... Oh, Full House was a show in the 80s. Wow. I had a feeling. Full House. I don't know anything about it, I've just heard of it. But anyway. Okay. We still have a lot of claws to break, and by a lot, I mean 4. So it's time to get working on that, guys. Because if try was any indication, getting claws from this guy is terrible. Because I used to suffer a lot with that. Bloody hell. Where are you going? Are you going up there? I'm actually going to Psycho Serum. I think he is, yeah he is. Because he would go further down there if he were indeed going in that direction. Anyway. How much ammo do we have? We've got 25. Again, that's one good thing about rapid fire element that I really enjoy. It's the fact that it is rapid fire, so it does take longer to expend 60 shots. Because it takes so long to shoot one, even. So, yeah, it's the longevity during a fight of your elemental shot type that I really enjoy about rapid firing. So, and you're still doing good damage as well. It's not like you're prolonging the damage because... Whoa, what are you doing? You just had an animation where you jumped off the fucking thing. That's a little bit advanced, isn't it? You guys are probably going, well, what's so special about that, Doomlink? Well, I'm going, shit. I didn't realize Monster Hunter had such, you know, purposeful animations in this generation. Obviously they do. Leave me alone. Well, he hasn't really bothered me too much during this hunt. He's been quite well behaved, I would say. Now that was not well behaved. He randomly attacked something. Of course, as soon as you add some sort of randomness factor to the movements of a monster, it becomes a lot easier to get hit because you might be trying to evade in a rather calculated manner and then he just hits you randomly and you're like, well, great. He's doing this again. I really hate this maneuver. How the fuck I avoided that, I've got no idea. But anyway. What the hell is that key? Key just did some weird face. I think it was a face giving the middle finger or something. Something like that. Alright, that should impact Mr. Agnoctor. I need to have some cool drinks momentarily. That is if we don't get this. Actually, no, it is hyper, so I don't think he's that close to limping. We're doing good damage, but he's not going to be limping in this time frame. Sorry, Kaguya. Are you leaving again? What is your deal? He must be hungry or something. Heading back to the same area as before. What is Key doing? First and foremost, why is your name Key? And second of all, what are you doing over there? Maybe he died and I didn't even notice, because, or I could be wrong about that, because I think I saw him somewhere else before when we were chasing after the monster and I was looking where it might have gone on the map. I saw Key somewhere random. So maybe he has, for the entirety of this hunt, not been with the monster. I don't know. Some of you might think that I need to pay more attention than that. Can we come down here, please? That is not a good battleground. He did faint? Okay. He needs to work on his play. Hey, I think that might have actually saved me. Well, saved me as far as me not getting hit, but... Is that asleep? It is. That Uruktor is going to cause some problems if we're not careful. Let's go for the tail and the heads. Oh, what are you fucking doing? Whatever, fine. Waste the sleep if that's what you are so desperate to do. Anyway, I don't even know if we took full advantage of that trap there. I think the sleep came so quickly that most of that trap was cancelled. What's going on? Am I missing something? Did we actually have 3 faints? Sorry, what is going on? This hunt was very casual and all of a sudden we've just fucking failed it. I don't know. I guess I'm not paying attention to the dynamics of the team. They must fucking suck or something. I don't know. I mean, it's a hyper monster, so it could have been worse, but you guys really need to take a moment to look at the hunter ranks of the people in this room, and you'll understand why I'm confused. That's if they haven't all fucking cleared out, which they probably have, but see, look at this. 538, 953, 521, 401. We just triple carded to a fucking Ugnaughtor. What is going on? Anyway. Not everything can go according to your plans, of course. Do I want to continue hunting with these people? Probably. I mean, they're a bit inept. But maybe Key fainted twice. Maybe that's why I saw him somewhere else before. Key says tears. Well, yes, I'd be crying as well if I was so terrible. Now, if we have another Ugnaughtor posted on the board, then I will leave, but if it changes, then I'll stay. Oh god. Are we ready to do a purple quest, guys? Like, are we ready for that? Trial by a Cantor. Look, I'm not doing a Cantor because I know I have done a lot of a Cantor on camera recently, so yeah, we're not going to do that. The lighting scenario isn't amazing right now, but you can see me properly at the very least. It's just because I don't have too much natural light outside at the moment. It's quite an overcast day. I think it's supposed to rain. Again, it's Australian rain, so it's going to be a big cop-out. It's only going to rain a little bit, but it'll be enough to have everyone start fucking hibernating because, you know, Australians, they come out when it's ghastly hot, but if there is a chance of rain, they'll start hibernating, you know. But anyway, turns, Dread Queen, Jesus Christ. There's a reason why they have turns rooms that say no, whatever they're called, no deviants. Savage Devil Joe. I think I did a Savage somewhat recently on camera. Chads only? Well, I'm not joining because of the name of the room, but it says it's an event quest that's on the board, and I'd like to see what it is. We'll see if it's something interesting. If it's not, I'll clear out. Ugh, I'm a little bit hungry, FYI. But that's alright. Nothing unusual for my recordings. What have we got? Nah. Not because it's difficult, but because it's boring. I believe you do them individually, and that's just stupid. And it's also in the arena. I don't like arena hunts. Okay, hard but possible. We'll post the bloody quest. Oh, a Cantor. Okay, no. G Hyper Astalos. Let's do it. I haven't done an Astalos on camera recently. I think the last time was in my Hunting with Purpose series. What I would have been hunting an Astalos for, I can't remember, but yeah. In terms of Hunting with Purpose, I did have one person asking on one of my Demon Souls recordings. I forgot his name now, I'm sorry. But he's a somewhat recent viewer of mine and a pretty laid-back, chill sort of guy. And he was asking when I was planning on continuing my series of Hunting with Purpose. And it's a two-part answer. The first part is, as soon as a new Monster Hunter releases, that's going to be a huge presence on my channel, the Hunting with Purpose series. As in a new Monster Hunter by Beta Team releasing on the Switch. The second part of that answer is that I do intend to continue it in this game as well, probably trying to get the Hayabusa Feather, but I don't really know what's going to bring me to do that. It's kind of annoying, you know, to get the Hayabusa Feather, so. G Hyper Astalos. Do we want to use a gun lance for once, or do we want to go lance? Maybe lance would be interesting. Let's do lance. And what's Astalos weak to? Ice. I'm going to guess ice, and I will confirm that. The Destructor. It sounds, when you talk to this guy, it's like he's going, Yada! I'm like, well, what? Don't you want my fucking services, asshole? Anyway. What am I looking for? Astalos armor. Whatever that may be called. Astalos. Yeah. Greater weakness to ice than water, so we'll go with ice. I mean, it's kind of obvious because it's a thunder monster, but not all thunder monsters are weak to ice. Laggy being an example. Or possibly the only example, but yeah. Going with Lance for a change because I'm not much of a Lance user these days, but, you know, nothing wrong with a bit of Lance from time to time. Hold on. What do we want? We want thunder resistance, yes. I'm not going to go so far as to get increased stamina, so let's go with this. That was a hearty meal. Got black belt. Yeah, black belt. For those who don't know what black belt does. Oh, never mind. I thought it was something else. I was thinking of a different skill. Never mind. Black belt's actually pretty good. Urza is 900% ready to depart now, but we're going to wait for just a moment because it is a G hyper, so we're just going to take it easy and indeed wait for a fourth person. I can assure you that had I readied up immediately after eating, we would have departed, this guy would have joined, and we would have not had a fourth user, or a fourth hunter user. But yeah, Urza, oh look out, Urza's doing the spin on the spot maneuver. That means Urza is, you know, really, really eager. Really eager. So, oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't want to talk to you. You're cute, but no. I was wanting to look at the Chinese guy's fucking set. Yeah, let's go, Urza. No problem. Astute geologist. Very clever of that hunted Hyper Astalos to slip away in the jungle like that. Very clever indeed, and I can't finish the thing. Nothing in here, but I may as well... Actually, sorry, I was about to say, I may as well get a map. And then I realised that I have the outdoorsman skill on this set. So... It was quite enjoyable to have to get uses up with the lance because of this armor set with its outdoorsman. Because it's something you don't really use that often. But outdoorsman worked, either with the charm that I had, or the talisman I should say, or something else. Let's see, was it yeah, so guard +6 and ranger +10. Obviously my guard talisman's left a lot to be desired, so this ended up being the best thing that I could have gone with. So... Feels really weird using Lance here, because the last time I used Lance was in Freedom Unite, and it was a little bit of a different animal in that game. Yeah, you do what you need to do. And in typical Lance fashion, I'm getting smacked around by the likes of greatsword users. You do your attack. That's the best. And because it is a hyper monster, there's no real need to wait until anything like... see, there was a problem there. I was hoping that I'd be able to get my counter in time, but I wasn't able to do that at all. Okay, that should be a safe time to... Ooh. Okay, that's a mount. But yeah, I was hoping to get my counter off before he'd hit me, but because of that extremely prolonged animation on that third thrust, it just didn't happen. So, while I was banking on it, it didn't eventuate, unfortunately. I do like that heavy hit of the lance, like if you're going to be an asshole, Capcom, and make it so that I can't counter on 3 hits, or you're going to let me counter on 3 hits and give me this heavy third attack, I'd prefer the latter, because it feels strong. It's a powerful move. Okay. Don't know why I incorporated a triangle plus circle there, but I did. What do you mean triangle plus circle? This is the Switch, Doomlink. Well, I'm playing on a PS4 controller, so yeah. Alright, let's shield assault. And I missed. That's alright. What we really don't want to miss with is the corkscrew jab, because that is a very damaging hunter art. I did not see that coming at all. And it was not because he was in the trees. Colour me surprised that I did not faint there, because I was definitely expecting that when I saw that attack coming. Alright. I think I was trying to sharpen up before. My sharpness must only go to white. Yeah. It's enough white to sharpen up to. It's not like it's going to disappear immediately, so... I'll wait for a good opportunity to corkscrew jab. It's much better to just wait for the good opportunity rather than run the risk. It's just... It's one of those things you don't want to miss. Oh, dearie. And there goes Chinese guy. China number 1. Maybe not these days, but, you know, used to be China number 1. Ironically, of course. Now it's, unironically, China number, whatever the last number is on the list of countries. Okay, so he is heading for 2, I believe. Anyway. Hopefully Mr. China can come back soon. But yeah, what I was saying was because this is a hyper monster, we don't have to worry about waiting for exhaustion, so you can pretty much trap whenever you want. That might be a moment for corkscrew jab. And look at that, I completely fucked that up. And I knew instinctively that that was not the time, but I thought that I'd give it a try anyway. Fucking annoying. See, now I have to build it up again, and it's not worth it. It's better just to save one and hit it in its entirety. Like, do the entire animation and have it impact the monster. If you can get one of those out, that's good damage, rather than missing 2 and getting part of 1. It's just, yeah. It's better to be smarter, basically, is what I'm trying to say. If you can get that 3rd hit out as well, it's really good for Hunter Arts because it's extra hits. See, now that's an opportunity for... Oh, never mind. That would not have been an opportunity for corkscrew jab because some dickhead mounted the monster. Anyway. It's a shiny there. Not overly interested in that. Now, what I would have done there, the reason why I said that that was not an opportunity was because what I would have done was go into corkscrew jab immediately. And I would have ended up doing the corkscrew into the mount, which would have not dealt damage, right? Here we go. I can redeem myself. Not the most damaging part of the monster to corkscrew jab, but hey. It's better than missing. This Astalos is having a bad day, by the way. Wind prayers. Just watching to see what he's doing, because Astalos is not a monster that I'm hugely familiar with. I fought him a few times, but he may very well be the my least fought of the Fated 4. It's Fated 4, isn't it? I think so. You know, those 4 monsters from Generations, basically. Because I think even Gammoth I have fought more. My most fought is Mizutsune. Because I fought a lot of him in Generations for some reason. Don't remember why now. Obviously for armor and stuff, but... why, I don't know. I guess Bubble Dance is nice. I think it's called Bubble Dance, something like that. But anyway. I do apologise for the lighting again. It's become necessary for me to look super orange with my white balance, because if I drop the white balance, anything past what would make me look orange, I'll instead look ghostly white. So, yeah, it's just that sort of lighting condition at the moment for me. And it's just, see, I wasn't expecting him to do that kind of turn. Well, thanks for that heal. Saved me from being at risk. Okay, I got another corkscrew jab, which is good. We will, of course, wait for the appropriate time to use that. Ooh. And I, unfortunately, got a bit lost in the moment and didn't manage to get my attack out for shield assault, but I did close the distance at the very least. Now is not the time for corkscrew jab, even though it might work. It's better just to be more definite about it. Now is not the time either. Well, there you go, he's dead. That was a pretty good run, I would say. It's actually a different... Oh. I wasn't expecting to get hit with that. I didn't know he had a death animation that could hit you. See, that shows you how little I know about Astalos. I just don't fight him very much. Okay, now... Alright. Astalos shard. No, I'm not going to recite all the items that I carve because you can see them for yourself. But yeah, there's nothing from Astalos that I need at this point. There's pretty much nothing that I need in the game at this point except for things like the Hayabusa feather and that kind of thing. Oh. Alright, let's shield assault some of my teammates. Yeah, I think shield assault is a really good hunter art for the lance. Because that's one of the issues with the lance, is that lack of forward mobility. You can spin around and do some back hops, but that's nothing compared to what you can... the kind of distance that you can cover in the amount of time that you can cover it with the shield assault hunter art. It's really good. And you can also get some damage out of it as well. Even better. See, had there been no attack for the shield assault, that would have still been pretty good. But, yeah, they gave you an attack as well. How nice of them. You know, one thing that really bothers me is that I would love nothing more than to have food while I'm recording live, but there's nothing pleasant about either seeing or hearing me eat. It would be quite pleasant for me, but that's about it, you know. So I think it's better for me to sit here and starve than eat on the stream, for sure. Oh, sorry. I bumped the camera. Should still be alright. Let me just make sure that that's alright, because maybe it's not. Yep, that's still alright. No problemo. Now, next hunt. We've done how many hunts now? We've done... has it only been 2? Yeah, it must have only been 2 at 32 minutes in, so there you go. EX turns 1 retry. Huh. Nightcloak EX. No. We're not doing any EX hunts. Like, why did I stutter on the E? So I'm like, EX! Grinding a Cantor. Why is everyone finding a Cantor in this game? Oh, I know why. It's because people always need his stuff. Usually for talismans and... or not talismans, sorry, decorations. But, yeah, and there's Atalkar, Hyper Devil Joe, no thank you. Soulseer, done a lot of Soulseer. Not on camera, but I personally have. Let's do a Soulseer. As long as it's not fucking EX, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure that I haven't done Soulseer on camera, so I may as well. What's he weak to? Fire? We'll check. I do have his armor, so I can confirm that. Toshinori and Roan, with stars in his name. Why you would put symbols in your name, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, Soulseer. Thunder and Dragon. Interesting. So with that, do I want to use the lance again? Probably not. But I will go with something that's a little different to what I'm usually going with. I'm not going to go hammer with Mizutsune. Okay, we'll go Switch Axe. How about that? Or Charge Blade. No, we'll go Switch Axe. What is my Thunder Switch Axe? I can't even remember what that is. Oppressor's Deluge. Or Deluge, I should say. Alrighty, so... I don't know why no one's posting, but... we'll wait and see what's going on in this room. I'm assuming they are hunting. So yeah, you can see with Switch Axe I just use a very general sort of set. Raw resistance and damage skills, you know. The switch axe and the longsword are just weapon types for me that have very basic armor skills associated with them. In fact, my longsword and my switch axe sets are the same, skills-wise. The only reason why I have two different equipment sets for them in my equipment set list is so that I can have hunter arts attached to the different weapon types. Because it would be really annoying to have to do all the hunter arts each time. So, better to have two different sets. Come on, Roan. How long have you been waiting, man? Maybe he's been waiting for a while. But given this community, I wouldn't count on it. He's probably been here for 2 minutes. Fucking cockface. But really, this is kind of annoying. I'm all set up for a Soul Seer, and now it's not really looking too good, is it? I would have stuck around had I actually wanted to hunt Soul Seer, but I'm pretty easy. Like, I don't really want to hunt anything in particular. Just whatever is... Pasok Dito. What? What kind of Southeast Asian shit are you talking about? I don't know, it looks Southeast Asian. Stone Fist. Nah, not doing stone... And it's Stone Fist 1 as well. There's no fucking chance. Mantis farming. Who's Mantis? Oh, yeah, well that makes sense. Who's the monster who looks like a praying mantis? There's not too many to choose from. Turns. What are you doing? Okay, we'll see what he's doing. If you know anything about turns rooms, the hardest thing is to get people to join when you've got no one in them. Because people want an active turns room immediately. They don't want to wait for anything, you know. I say, and then we've got 3 people here. He's using the Gravios Sword and Shield. I love that Sword and Shield's design, but I just didn't want to use that for my Fire Sword and Shield. Its stats just didn't quite match up with what I had chosen. I can't remember what I chose. I think it was a... It wasn't the gold and silver Sword and Shield, was it? It was some... I think it was just the silver Sword and Shield, or was it just the gold? Something like that. It was just the gold. It was the Rarity 7 Gold Raytheon Sword and Shield. That one worked better for me. But I do really enjoy that design as well. He might have the G one if I have a look and see what he's got. I'm just so very interested what you got going on, mate. That is not the G version. Sharpness +2, speed sharpening, razor sharp, airborne, shield bearer. That's a pretty cool aerial set if I do say so myself. Shame I don't do things like, you know, styles. Brutal Brachydios. Well, that's going to be a ranged hunting scenario. You don't have to go ranged, but that's my preference. Have I done this on camera? Possibly. I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. Well, here we go again. What are we going to use? We could go bow. It's definitely possible. Sorry, I accidentally took a capture. Why am I apologizing for that? We're on 101 bow uses, which is just enough to get it flat, so there you go. But yeah, I'm thinking bow will be interesting. I usually go with a gun, but I think bow could be interesting too. What's he weak to? Is he still weak to water? I think so. We'll go with spread. Here we go. I was told that spread sucks, but what do you do? In this game, specifically. Okay, maybe we'll go Pierce then. If spread sucks, we'll go Pierce. Pierce. So, I can't remember if it's load up or not for water. Let's try and work it out. Shit. This is really annoying when you've completely forgotten. No, I need to find water bows first. So maybe it's still absolute deviance. What have we got? No, no pierce on that one. Where's my other water bow? Here we go. Drothdymian. That is... Well, it might be load up. I don't know. Okay, let's... We might get pierce level 5 on the load up. Let's just make sure. Load pierce. No, I think this is the... Yeah, I remember now. So, the only load up pierce bow that I have is Orcus Sagittus. So, let's just go with this. Hold on. They are probably so ready to go right now, and I'm so not. Okay. So, here we go. We've got our pierce bow ready to go. I don't like cat much? No, I don't. Not at all. Not at all. I'm playing Monster Hunter, not fucking Cat Simulator, you know. Now. We want power coatings, close range, elemental level 2, and I think we are good to go. I generally have my preparations pretty limited when it comes to bow. I just take the basic coatings, no combinations, and yeah, I will now eat. Again, these people are probably on the edge of screaming at their fucking televisions as they wait for me. Well, on their televisions, I say. This is a Switch game. Who plays on their television with a Switch, am I right? Fire res will probably do the job. Let's go with... We're probably going to be evading a lot, so black belt will do the job. Alright, let's go. I'm ready. What the hell is Af fucking wearing? Can somebody tell me what's going on here? This is fucking creepy. Anyway, like, why? I can only assume that that's transmog, but that's terrible. It's frightening, actually. Regardless, yeah, so this is whatever his frickin' name is. Hyper, not Hyper. I didn't get Mega Potions in my stupidity. Okay, so... What's his name? Something Brachydios. We'll call him Very Upset Brachydios. How about that? I think I just knocked Nolan off the edge. Well, there you go. We'll start with Elemental Coating level 2. I can't speak. Who said nice work? Nolan said nice work. Well, I probably knocked him off when he didn't want to go down yet, so there you go. Sorry, Nolan. But yeah, ranged is the way to go with this guy. Oh, awesome. And I'm in the perfect position for Pierce as well. That worked out very nicely. As you can see, I shoot in a very classical style with bow. Oh wow, this is working out very nicely. Got some good pierce on those claws as well. Or those fists. He does have claws technically if you look, but it's weird to call them claws when they're mostly fists. Tactical retreat. I don't need to be retreating now. We've got this guy on the run. Almost out of my elemental coatings already. Oh, that's asleep. Shit, fuck. No, what are you doing? What even was that? Just wait for me to put my bombs down too, will you? And we've got a greatsword user for a good detonate. Awesome. Look at this fucking team. Feels good, you know, to have a team that's actually competent. Get it out. And power coating. Got a few more coatings to use here as compared to elemental. Whoa. Well, not another one of those. Now, one thing that I have to say, I mean, this is just my pet peeve, but I absolutely hate those action shouts that people use, where they do something in-game and then they shout as a result of it. I'm like, well, no one wants to fucking read that. It achieves nothing, it's not funny, it's not cute, it's not interesting, it's just fucking stupid, and it also, it downgrades the importance of the chat box. So if every time there was something in the chat box, it was something worthwhile for the team to be reading, people would be more interested in reading what's actually in the chat box, you know, something strategy-based. But no, I'm instead looking at, ora, ora, ora. It's like, shut up. And thanks for the Doritos, you know, it's like, okay. Like really, your shout for being healed is thanks for the Doritos. What can be said to that? It's quite, it's self-explanatory. Oof, got a good punch in the face after that. Again, I didn't top up my healing wares, but it'll be plenty for this hunt. I am going ranged, I'm not going to be taking too many hits. Of course, to balance that out, I will probably be needing more healing wares to heal up, but yeah, should be fine. I don't like that maneuver at all. Raging Brachydios, that's his name. I was just thinking about it then and I managed to remember it. Alright, we'll do triple volley in a moment. Actually, now would be a good time. Fortunately, it's not elemental, but it does good damage as far as I'm aware. Not that I'm aware of much, but that is not what you call critical distance Doomlink, so try again. Ooh. I actually did roll at the exact same time I took that hit, but it was slightly too late rather than slightly earlier. Which means I just took the hit straight on and died. It was a one-shot. I was pretty much at full health. Not much I could have done there. Well, I could have been better at the game. That's one thing that I could have done. But, you know, sometimes we can't manage that sort of thing. Sometimes that's outside of our realm of capabilities. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, we've got another paralysis that I am missing out on. I should be able to capitalize on that a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually able to get a few shots off on this one. Now, I believe that this bow is mostly elemental. It doesn't... Oh. Well, maybe some insurance could have actually helped us out a little bit. Isn't it so interesting that the tables can turn so quickly? I was feeling pretty good about the hunt, and now we're one death away from failing. But to be honest, I think we're doing pretty good damage, so I don't think this guy is going to last much longer, so we should be okay. We've only broken their head, actually. Haven't broken anything else on him. I saw that coming. I wasn't... Look, I didn't realise that my defense was so poor for this hunt, to be honest. Yeah. Now, one of the reasons why I often go with a gun is because I can get evade extender out and just be far away from everything that he does, you know. But that was not the situation today. Oh well. What do you do? In that situation, I mean, what do I... He's got the splash damage on his fist, and yeah, it's a bad time. Do I have any apologetic shouts? Because I couldn't... Fucking hell. Absolute fucking bullshit. Where is sorry? Sorry? I know I've got apologetic shouts somewhere. Wow. I guess I don't apologize much, do I? Okay. Yeah, it's another one. Sorry for the double cart, guys. But, yeah, that didn't turn out so well. Alright. I'll know better next time. I'll stick with evade extender on a bowgun set when hunting Raging Brachy. Really? Rammstein? Well, there's 2 Hunter rank 999s, so maybe it'll be a good hunt. We'll see what we got. Okay, yes, it is going to be one of those. I'm A-okay with that. It's been a few recordings since I last did this on camera, so we'll do some of that. I'm actually going to end up using the set that I was going to use for that Raging Brachy hunt, but didn't. As you can see, I've got the evade extender going on there. But yeah, this is going to be some charm farming. Not that I really need charms at this point in the game. I've got most of my armor sets sorted out. But yeah. What did that guy say? Just got a new subscriber from Benjamin Massart. Or Massart. Massart. I'll call you Massart. Party has been disbanded. Somebody said something. Don't know what it was. Okay. We're going with attack. for fairly obvious reasons. Go with this. What was said? I don't know what weight WC means. A weapon change, okay. Occasionally I can work out what acronyms mean. Occasionally. I'll forgive it in this game because easy communication isn't really a thing. Don't think everyone has USB keyboards. Guy's got Defender High. Of course, for a quest like this, it is better to have a crouch firing sort of pierce set, but I only have this pierce set, which is pretty much applicable in any hunt that you do. I'm not a fan of crouch firing with pierce. Just crouch firing in general is not really my thing. But, yeah. It's still going to do some good damage in this hunt, so we'll be alright. Now, what would possess you to do this quest when you're at Hunter Rank 999? I've got no idea, but I will reap the benefits of it anyway. Still under an hour in this recording. I'll probably go for an hour and 30, which is my typical recording period. Faster as we can, says Leviathan. Okay. Well, it's not going to be that easy when we've got Alex. Or rather, it's Alex. Whatever. Of course, if you want to find the most common name of a person in Monster Hunter, it would be Alex. I don't know why. Like, I didn't even know so many people were named Alex until I played Monster Hunter 3 Try. And everyone was just named Alex. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And, yeah. But this guy is on another level from all of them. This guy has Alex Lex. He's got an extra L-E-X in his name. Sorry, I can't read Japanese so well. Person in the chat. I don't even know where your name begins in the comment. That's weird. Anyway. Oh, konbanwa. Thank you. I can read a little bit, but outside of hiragana, not so much. Alex Lex, can you please just pick your face up off the table and start the hunt with us? Anyway, if we kick the guy, I'm sure we'll get another person coming pretty quickly, because any room with 2 Hunter Rank 999s will attract a great deal of people. But of course, when I'm live, it's kind of annoying to sit here waiting. It's one of the reasons why I always rotate through rooms very quickly when I'm recording live here. We'll show him, says Leviathan. Yeah, we can just 3-man it, I guess. I'd rather not, and they would probably rather not, but I'll ready up if they don't want to kick him. Oh, hold on. I don't think I have the ammo. Let's check. I do have the ammo. The power of heavy bowgun. Well, anyway. Yeah, I need a drink soon. My throat is... Anyway. Please kick him so we can get someone else. Maybe even someone with a fucking gun. I'll probably only do 2 of these and then I'll move on to something else. In the interest of not boring you. Because you guys have seen this before. It's just a quick kill of a Brachydios in the volcanic area. Oh, here we go. Alex Lux has finally returned with his switch axe. What switch axe is he using? Jesus Christ. Well, good luck. The fact that they haven't kicked this guy really is a testament to these guys, because, like the 2 Hunter Rank 999s, because usually there is no mercy shown. If the person's using something crap, they'll just cycle through the hunters, you know. But these 2 are pretty nice, so. Alex Lex, you have kept us waiting, so if you could just hurry up with your fucking Atul switch axe, that would be great. This guy is really testing the patience of this community. Like, most rooms would have kicked this guy 3 minutes ago. And yet he's still here, keeping us waiting. Fucking hell. Come on, man. This thing's gonna die in like a minute. Just hurry up. Take bombs, says Leviathan. Well, I think I've got some, but maybe I forgot to... I did forget to put more in my inventory, okay. Let's do that now. Alright. Time to finally do the hunt. Should be nice and quick, and then we'll do a second one, and then we'll move on to something else. What that will be, I don't know. That's why it's the live version of random hunts. We do whatever seems interesting. Random things. Of course, I was shocked to find in Monster Hunter Online that there was actually a mode called Random Hunts. Would have been pretty appropriate for Doomlink's Random Hunts, but I never did it. Never even tried it, actually. But I'm guessing it just paired you with people and you'd do random quests, sort of thing. Maybe the people you were paired with was random. Relax, Leviathan, I'm here. Oh, you want to boost me? Fine. The reason why I didn't go there was because... oh no, they're going to be annoying. You think I haven't done this before? Get a grip. Didn't want to wait to give me attack up, obviously. And now you're going to have to wait for me. You either ping and wait for me to come, or you fucking relax. Okay, now he's done attack up. Oh no, I've only... Okay, I've got both. Both defense and attack. Alrighty. Can you believe that we've got a setup like this and it includes a fucking switch axe user? Alright. So with everyone bombing, this will be a pretty quick process. I will crouch fire for this. As I said, this will be a very quick process. The switch axe guy is only now getting in there. Oh, they're both French, I think. These two Hunter rank 999s. And he'll be gone in just a moment or two. Actually, he would already be dead, it's just that we've only got 2 damage dealers. And the other guy's a fucking leech. But anyway. Alex. I'm calling him Alex because Alex Lex is just weird. Not that Alex is normal, but yeah. Alright, one more of those and we'll move on. Usually I sell this stuff unless there's something good. No, we'll just sell it. And then send these and sell this. What have we got today? That's alright, actually. That's really good, actually. Stamina drain plus 10 double slot, tenderizer plus 6 double slot. That's alright. How many? I've got 42 equipment box slots, apparently. Gun plus 5, 3 slots, pretty good. I'd say that was a pretty good run. Alright. Well, I'm just going to sell the rest of these because I'm not really into the whole melding game at the moment, you know. It's not really happening. Okay. We'll go and buy some more ammunition, eat, and then we will be ready to go. Actually, I'll go and put some more bombs in my pouch. It's a good idea. So yeah, I'm doing crouch fire with this gun. It's just that my armor set is not tailored to crouch fire, in that I do have a useless skill for that, which is evade extender. So yeah, and also the recoil down. I think, although crouch fire probably does still have some delay, but with crouch fires and recoil down +2, there's no delay at all. But I don't think it's entirely necessary to. What do you mean continue? We've done one, just go. Of course continue. Anyway, so attack up large, we'll go with water res because it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be getting hit anyway. Aragon says, can we try and get my red helm piece first? Ugh. Well, I'm down for some red helm Azuros. Haven't done that in a while. Saves me from rotating into a different room, I suppose. If we can keep it varied. What's Red Helm weak to? I don't remember at all. And I also don't have Ping's Dex downloaded on my laptop at the moment, so... Red Helm, Red Helm. We could go with Raw. What would be a good Raw set? Or I could go with... No... I did Death Grip in my last recording, and the recording before it, so we'll ease off on the Death Grip. We could go with our Raw Greatsword for this one, whatever that might be. What is it again? I remember what it is. It's that, the Martyr, that's right, yeah. Here we go. So this here... Is that... Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, that's good. He says he's finished nearly every Deviant set. What the fuck? Why would you subject yourself to that kind of shit? Anyway. I don't know if Greatsword is the best choice for Azuros, but whatever. We're doing it anyway. We are running attack up, which is fine because we're currently on 372 true raw on our Greatsword. So yeah, looking good, looking good. I have transmogged the full, whatever he's called, Nakakos skeletal armor set. I have it transmogged over Nesset. This is the only Nesset armor set that I've made, and can you believe that it was the last armor set that I made. I did not touch Nesset until this was the last armor set that I made. I had made armor sets for every single weapon type. For some weapon types, multiple armor sets, and then this was the final one that I made. Break its head, please. Will do. Okay. So I think this is the first time I have done Red Helm on camera. I think I've only fought him twice ever. There was a Red Helm included with one of the other Deviant quests. I think it was Soulseer. And that was my biggest, or my greatest exposure to Red Helm. Outside of that, haven't really fought him. So... we'll see how this goes. Oh, he's boosting people up. Well, sorry, Leviathan. Where does Red Helm start? They know, but I don't, so I'll have a look. All good. Let's continue. They're making all their preparations in the starting area, and I'm being a uncooperative little bastard, but that's alright. I do like this weapon. This is the weapon of choice for me for non-sharpness +1 or sharpness +2 raw greatsword. My sharpness +2 choice is, of course, the Toyohisa sword, the event weapon. It's one of those few event weapons that I'm actually happy to use. Because generally event weapons are not that great. Should be able to get the full charge off, and then get the hell out of there. So Red Helm... again, haven't fought him too much, so we'll see what happens with him. God, he gives you some great opportunities for Greatsword, I have to say. So I'm actually pretty damn happy about using this weapon type with this monster. Where are you going? Where are you... What's the deal with this guy? Oh god, that's a very scary attack. I didn't really get to showcase that in its entirety, but you should be able to see it soon. Get some heavy hits off on the head. I sort of missed my timing with that, because I was having most of my animation there blocked by those rather explosive animations from the shots, but yeah. Well, I say explosive, but they were big animations, you know. Couldn't really see what was going on. He makes small movements, but he covers a lot of distance with them, like that right there. He's just moved out of my range with the greatsword, so... And that's really painful when you get hit by that. It looks painful, and it is. Oh, here we go. Go for the head. Should be able to get a full charge off on that. He's got a fucking hairstyle, look at it. Do some Moonbreaker momentarily. Oh god. Didn't get the mount. That's a good opportunity right there. And he got knocked back. Annoying. No. Just gonna do a draw attack, and I still missed it. Son of a bitch. Ah, you got flinched out of that. That would have been a good opportunity for me to show you that attack. And there it is. It hurts, basically. Is the moral of the story. Got some rather loud birds outside. Hope you can forgive them for being so bloody loud. Got hit with some wind press there. Oh. Go for the head. Oh, fuck me. Fucking guy with his switch axe. Can I get a full hit off? Or a full charge off, rather? Looks like I can. Go for a level 2 here. Ugh. Doing very nicely, damage-wise, as you can tell. We've got him limping. This is a G4 Deviant. And we've got him limping in under 5. Probably largely thanks to Aragon. Because he is running Orcus Quarcus. Why you would bother at this point in your hunter rank, I do not know, but whatever, there you go. He basically solo killed that one as he came into this area. So there you go. That's Red Helm. Massive bone. It's a bone that is massive. Anyway, check out that hairstyle. I didn't really notice this until now, but I guess he saw Congalala and thought, damn, I like that hair. So he went and did it himself. He went to the hairdresser and said, hey, I want to look like this, and showed them a picture of Congalala. So, there you go. May as well kill some Jagia. But yeah, I really like this greatsword. I haven't used it too much yet, but yeah, definitely does the job. It was the greatsword that I recommended to my friend when he was running greatsword. My friend who kicked Gaijin Hunter. And he, yeah, he got that fairly early on, before I did, because I wasn't really interested at that time in getting a raw greatsword, but I eventually got around to getting it. Fury hair. Fury hair. Yeah, it was pretty furious looking, I won't deny that. Normal up +6, fuck off. We got some kind of multiplier on our, Oh, it was our Academy points that we got a multiplier on, because I had, Feline Accountant. Oh. Get our Psychoserums topped up. Okay, what next? Red Helm again, fucking hell. Do we want to move on to something else? Possibly. Let's do one more Red Helm, and because I think that these guys will do a different quest after this. But, we'll put it this way, if it's Brachydios after this Red Helm, we will change rooms. What will we use this time? Greatsword is good, but we could go longsword just for a change. So he's weak to... Oh, we still haven't established his weakness. I really need to look at that now. Let's check. Go to the Monsanto wiki. Monsanto wiki, Red Helm, Arzuros. Check out his weaknesses. I'm gonna guess ice. Probably completely wrong. Let's have a look. He is weak to ice, that's his secondary. His weakest element is fire. So we will equip the Wyvern Blade Garnet. And take on Mr. Redhelm with this loadout. Now again, same skills as that Switch Axe set, but with Longsword Hunter Arts, for obvious reasons. Can't use Switch Axe Hunter Arts with a Longsword now, can you? Going for attack, and I don't know, I haven't been really enjoying my feline skills lately. Alex Lex is always interested in what I have equipped, apparently. Always interested. Okay, we are good in terms of our inventory. Let's go. Don't know what that guy just was yelling about. He was yelling about something, but didn't really see it. Anyway, I enjoy overcast days, but it's never really good for my lighting conditions, so yeah, oh well. But it still looks alright, at least you guys can see me. It's just I don't like being so orange. It sort of bothers me, but yeah, it's better to look orange than pale and dead. I'll stick around in the starting area here this time so that they can, or by they, Leviathan can do his boosts. I think he does more as well. Oh, never mind, I'm going. I'm out of here, I'm done, I'm bored. Let's go fight another Red Helm. I'm actually quite surprised to find that he's weak to fire, much like regular Arzuros. I think usually they try to go for different weaknesses, but I don't think regular Arzuros is weak to ice, so now that Red Helm's weak to ice, I guess that's a point of difference, but fire is still the primary, according to Monster Hunter Wiki. So yeah. Hello, Mr. Red Helm. I have to avoid his arms because I think I will be bouncing with white sharpness. Yeah, using longsword just for something a little bit different. I don't dislike longsword at all, but I tend to not use it that much. Oh god. I knew I wasn't going to get hit by that because he was going to move past me. But yeah, he's going to go straight in the trap, or not, he's going to jump over the frickin' thing. Jesus. Get into it, don't jump over it. Okay, good. You managed to just get into it, fortunately. So fortunately this guy's running Switch Axe, so I'm not going to be interrupting his combo at all with my spirit combos. Yeah, that head's already broken. I wasn't paying attention last time, but this time I heard that break sound, and that happened pretty quickly. So we've got Unhinged Spirit. I'll use it once I reach Red Charge. Oh, that is a paralysis. Let's get the gauge up a little bit. That should be enough for a spirit combo. Excellent. And then we'll Unhinged Spirit and go straight into our Red Spirit combo right here. Best case scenario is to incorporate Unhinged Spirit into your first combo with the Spirit combo, because it does have an overhead swing afterwards. Alright, get in there, take that opportunity. It's like I'm playing Monster Hunter Try with Unhinged Spirit. Which is kind of crazy, you know, you'd think they would never return to that kind of level of effectiveness with the longsword after Try, and then they go and bring fucking Unhinged Spirit into this game. Kind of ridiculous, but anyway, it's very good damage. We're down to blue, which is still acceptable, but I will be wanting to sharpen kind of soon. Oh, he's leaving. Didn't get a one-zone limp this time. I guess we didn't lock him down quite as well as we did before. But yeah. Mr. Arzuros. Probably got 2 more combos left on our Unhinged Spirit, something like that. I think I missed that final hit, which is annoying. Fortunately, it doesn't really matter since we do have Unhinged Spirit in activation, but we did miss the damage, which is kind of important. That's kind of the entire point of all of this, to actually connect the hits and deal the damage. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Check that out. I'm using Blade Master, guys, with good defense, and that hurt a lot. What is my defense? It's probably not that good. Yeah, 805. Wait, went from 805 to 775. Yeah, well, my defense is actually not that amazing, but still. It's Blade Master defense, and that was a very heavy hit to take. So Unhinged Spirit is no longer in effect, which is alright. Now we have to play the game properly. Oh no. It's not Monster to try anymore. Critical Juncture. I'll try and use that at the right time. Like, well, I was about to use it there, and I'm glad that I didn't, because that would not have been a good time to use it. He hesitated before going in there. He was like, do I really want to go this way? Oh no, I'd better go. Otherwise I'm going to die. Alright, let's try it. No, that was a good critical juncture moment, actually. And I didn't do it. You can critical juncture a raw, of course. And that's a dead Red Helm. We'll see what they post next. If it's Bracky or another Red Helm, we'll move on. And we'll probably do one more quest after that, based on the current time, because I would like to finish up at about 1 hour and 30. Because I have food to eat and stuff to do with myself today. So, yeah. Ugh. No beverages today because I had a session on my whiskey last night. So I got this, what, 2 days ago, something like that. Anyway, I had about 1/3 of a bottle last night, so I'm taking it easy. But yeah, hoping for some rain today. Probably won't get any though, because this country sucks. Some people would say that's a good thing that you don't get rain, but I find it annoying. Ancient shards, sovereign orbs, some charms as well, and some honey with your Red Helm rewards. And that's a load of shit. Okay, see what they post, and depending on what it is, we will either stay or leave. And I might use the longsword for my next hunt as well, because longsword's a good bit of fun. Aragon got what he needed. Again, you can't really see anything that anyone posts. You can see even less of it now than you could before with my previous camera angle. Now with my current one, there is nothing to see. So I will iterate what's written. Hi, Caitlin. I'll be finishing up in about 15 or 20 minutes, so just so you know. So I'm assuming now they will be going back to Bracky. So, Jesus. Aragon just completed every single Deviant armor set in the game. Why? Like, fully upgraded. What a fucking nightmare. And after all that, like, he's obviously played the game a lot if he's completed every single Deviant armor set, and he's still using the Orcus Quarkus fucking armor set. Why? Some people have no need to, they have no need for variation, you know. There's no sense of, oh, I've been using this same exact strategy for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of gameplay. Maybe it's time to switch it up. No, there's none of that. Farm charm, says Leviathan. Sure, says Aragon. Okay, bye-bye. Now, we'll see what we can do next. It'll probably be one more hunt. And I will go with longsword for that hunt, whatever it is. Grinding a cantor. Help, please, TT. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a crying face, not the Manx tourist trophy. A Glavenus. Crimson Fatalis. Oh no, not again. We all know what happened last time. No, I've got no problems with Crimson Fatalis, but obviously my last hunt did not go quite so well. Help, please. Okay, what are you doing? It's a mysterious event quest. I wish they gave you the name of the event quest in the room information, but I guess that's just a little bit too much to ask. Come on. Okay, what have we got? Suspiria has posted Into the Maw of Darkness. This is the... I forgot what you get from this. But I did this, I think, once or twice. It's not the... No, that's a Hyperbrachydio's quest that gives you the Toyohisa sword. This one gives you something else, and I can't remember what it is, but I'm not really interested in doing it. The description says Ocarina of Time because YouTube's fucking retarded. Basically, it shows not what you currently have input into the stream information, it shows what you had put in last time. And that automatically changes some 24 hours after the stream has completed. Unfortunately, while it's live, it will say Ocarina of Time, and that's probably also going to affect the discoverability of the videos on YouTube while live, but it's YouTube. There's not much discoverability for live streams anyway, so yeah, I'm not that concerned about it. It's annoying, but it's YouTube. I think the reason why is because I'm using the old streaming dashboard, but the new one's also fucked up, so pick your poison, you know? Do you want to use the new fucked up stream system, or do you want to use the old one? That's also fucked up, apparently. I don't know. But they're all useless, and YouTube can't do anything, you know? YouTube's useless as well. Both Twitch and YouTube can go fuck themselves. But I use both because I'm a mindless internet consumer in that way. So what can you do? Ugh. You hurry up with your transmitting data. Again, I think it's getting even darker in my room, but you can still see me, that's what's important. Nickend and Fate. What are they doing? The Sun, also Wyverns. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Just a regular old G-rank laggy. Why the hell not? Now, yes, I am going to go with longsword, so we might just stick with this weapon because laggy is weak to fire. Or maybe I won't go with longsword then, just because it's literally the same weapon as what I've used twice already, so... Why can't you play this, Angelo? Don't have a Switch? I definitely recommend getting a Switch because the next Monster Hunter will be coming out on Switch as well, so I would say it is a good investment. Let's go with Gunlance, shall we? Elemental Gunlance, this will do the job. Got a Fire Gunlance equipped here. The name of this Gunlance is a little bit German. A little bit German. Endgültige Wahrheit. Endgültige Wahrheit. Wahrheit. Anyway. To speak German correctly, you must sound very upset. Endgültige Wahrheit. Anyway. It's not late in the day. It's an overcast day, so I don't have much natural light at the moment. But it is dark. The fact that I look so orange is because the lighting's strange, and then as well as that, you've got... I mean, it doesn't look dark, but it is, basically. The result is not a dark image, it's just different sort of... It's a different look. You've got the shadows with my eyes here because there's no frontal light. All of my light is coming from above me, so it casts shadows around my eyes because you know how that works. It's concave, so you've got the part of the forehead here, and then the light doesn't reach here, but it goes here, obviously. Anyway, point is that it just looks a little bit different when you don't have light coming from frontal position from outside. Of course, I could fix that with some studio lights, but Jesus, I've already got a big fucking tripod right in my way. I've got a boom stand with a microphone. I've got a laptop on this side. If I had a freaking studio light as well, it's going to turn into a nightmare. It's already a nightmare. But maybe I'll do that at some point. We'll see. Want a studio light? Anyway. No, I've got a lamp there, which is actually for shining on my green screen when it's so dark in the evenings when I record, which is not often, that I can actually get some lighting behind me so that the chroma key can work with the green screen. But anyway. Laggy is going to start over here. It's nearly 8 PM where you are. It is nearly midday where I am. Nickend is quite helpfully pinging. You want to know what would be more helpful? If you threw a fucking paintball and saved my ears. But anyway. Paintball. Get out of there. And let's try to not get hit by those orbs. We succeeded in that. I was wanting to shield that, but didn't really work out, obviously. We'll reload in a moment, but... Oh dear. I very nearly got launched straight into those attacks. Okay, so the plan is to get our blade up to... Or, well, not really our blade, but our gun lance to the red. And then we will, at that point, do whatever it's called. Oh, fuck! Why did I do that? I just wasted that. Okay. But yeah, we're going to do our Wyvern Fire once we're in the red, just to get maximum effectiveness with that. See what we can do. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, God. Nickend. Nickend. Who else is disconnecting? Anyone else? I don't know. Let's reload and get a little bit further into the red, and then we'll go for a... whatever it's called, Wyvern Fire. I'm pretty sure that I'm correct about the red dealing more damage with shots. Are we going to go for it? Let's just blast dash for now. Oh, I've positioned myself wrong. It's because when he turned, it reoriented me. And it really did not put me in a good position for blast dash at all. Alright, let's go for it. You fuckhead! To be fair, he's also gun lancing, so I can't say too much, but, you know. I'm trying to frickin' Wyvern Fire. This is not a good time right now. Okay, now we can Wyvern Fire. Let's do it. Don't you dare fucking hit me out of this. There we go. I did a lot to get that out. There we go, there's our blast dash. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that when you're in the red, it gives you a more powerful shot. Hopefully that's true. Pretty sure that it is. We are definitely going to need to sharpen in a moment. And I started saying that before I was bouncing. Now I'm really going to need some sharpening. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We need sharpening and healing. This is a serious situation. Alright, get away from me. You damn snakefish thing. Well, he's not really a fish, but, you know, he is aquatic, that's for sure. I think we want to head over this way. Jonah. He's also got the Orcus Quarkus going. You'll call him Gerald, okay. We'll go with that. Should be able to, oh no. I was expecting to do a drop down attack. Didn't quite work out that way. Alright, let's do some proper combos, shall we? Like so. And we'll miss that and get hit. Thanks. Alright, we've got Dragon Blast now, which is a very damaging attack. It's Dragon Blast 3. Probably equal in damage to a red gauge Wyvern Fire, which I think I will actually do right now while I'm in the red. Oh god. He's moving around. Get your Wyvern Fire, man. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah. You can tell that it's more damaging because the animation itself is more fiery, right? So, doesn't take a genius. More fire equals more damage. That must have hurt. You get a really good invulnerability during that as well. I've only got one shot here, but it'll still do some damage. Get ready to shield this. And we'll blast dash into your chest. Yeah. Oh, he's more than a little disgruntled, Caitlin. He wants to kill us. It's gonna hurt if we let that hit us. Fortunately we didn't. And god, is he trying to kill me right now. He definitely could have comboed me with that, but he didn't. Which was very nice of him. See, Gerald is actually maybe just a little disgruntled. He's being nice. He doesn't want to kill me. He just wants to hurt me a little. Maybe more than a little, but he doesn't want to kill me. He's doing a good job at killing Fate, though. Bad time. Jonah is carrying, though. He is doing the Orcus Quarkus fucking Crouch Fire Pierce. Fate, don't be such a fucking pathetic bastard. Like, we are 3-manning a regular G-rank laggy. Jonah is running Orcus Quarkus Pierce, and you want to end via subquest after fainting once on Feline Insurance. Try not to be such a fucking nonce for once in your goddamn life. Anyway, like, I'm sorry, some people in this game are just, they beggars believe. Anyway, let's do a blast dash right on his back leg, go for a shot there, and I think we missed both, but I think lag compensation may have dealt the damage anyway. Hopefully. Anyway, like, we're in a perfectly good position. Even now, like, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna kill this thing really soon. Because both of us are doing good damage. So, you know, why that fucking idiot decided to end via sub, no idea. But whatever. I wonder what the subquest is. Maybe the person only wanted what the subquest gives. It's possible. Still a fucking dick move to us. So now we have to take a little bit longer to do the hunt, but it's still going to be done relatively quickly, as I said. What a moron. What is the subquest? Quest info. Wound target's body. So they're not really going to get anything in particular. He's frightened of Gerald, yeah. Obviously very frightened. Still hasn't left the room, so I don't know what's going on there. You can't just leave via subquest accidentally, surely. Anyway. Weird thing. That was the last hunt. We are at 1 hour and 35 minutes. Bigger entered the hub. Bigger than who? Oh, God. It's always weird when I stretch, I know. But it's important. Stretching is good. Releases endorphins, it's good for the body. Stretching is the way to go. But anyway. So, that's it for Generations Ultimate. Probably the next time that I record live hunts it will be Generations Ultimate again. Probably in 2 weeks from now or something. I will be uploading probably more random hunts than live hunts just because I would like to give you guys some different games, and at the moment I'm just not really in the mood to do live hunts in games like Freedom Unite and Portable Third, but I'm okay with doing it in the random hunt series, that's for sure. And anyway, let's see if this weirdo who left via sub is still in the room. I think so, I didn't see them leave. What do we got? Yeah. Fate is still here. You can just not have a room anymore. Gerald is not capable of stretching because Gerald is dead. But anyway, I thank you all for watching, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you when I'm next recording Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, or perhaps I'll see you when I'm next recording some other Monster Hunter game. And in the meantime, I catch you all later. Bye bye.